Hello everyone, I'm RiverFox and welcome to the channel, and this is the Subscriber Saturdays, which is the weekly subscriber video where I shout out any new subscribers from the previous week. Now first things first, I do want to apologize. I know I didn't put out a Subscriber Saturdays video last week, of which I do apologize. Now, with the sudden lockdown of the UK over the last week, I do admit I have been extremely stressed out this week, and I did kind of hide myself away for a few days, so I didn't really do anything with the channel, so I am sorry about that. Being self-employed, it has been a real big worry for me as to the future of my business during this time, because with having to be locked in the house and not being able to go out and work, of course I've got jobs that have had to be cancelled, so not the money coming in, and there's been all that stress and worry as to pretty much where the money would be coming from. But I appreciate it has been stressful for a lot of other people as well, so I would like to apologize for that last week, but I am back. I have been pretty busy this week. Even though I haven't been posting a lot on the channel, I have still been doing a lot in the background. So while I talk about what I have been up to this week, as always, the subscriber shoutouts will be popping up on the top of your screen around about now. And some that I have had from the comments over the last week or 2 weeks as it has been. We have J Cav, Wes Split, FaZe Ice Cream, Connor Templin, TSM Alex, Lincoln Bagcock, Michael Turnball, Elaine Langy, and Alfie Stockley. So thank you very much to everyone who has subscribed to me recently. It does mean a great deal, and I am very thankful for your support. I'm just glad that I can help you out with my videos. So what have I been up to over the last week then? Well, I have spent a lot of time on Canny Valley and Twine Peak Storm Shields and Endurance. As you may probably know, I did post out my Canny Valley Endurance last week. I did post the full run that I did do, which was pretty much AFK at the time, I think it was around about 17, something like that, and then the traps did start to run out, so I'd have to replace all those traps. So if you did miss that video, then do check that out. That should be in the Canny Valley questline playlist, so do check that out. But I've also been doing finally catching up now on my main account with my Canny Valley Storm Shields. I did finish 7, 8, 9 and 10. Managed to do those in about 3 days, I think, 2-3 days. And I also managed to complete my Twine Peaks 7, 8, 9 and 10 as well. Which, if you did miss it, I did post out a video of the Twine Peaks Storm Shield Defense number 10 solo. I did use a couple of defenders during 2 of the waves, but for myself, no shooting whatsoever. So I did manage to complete that, which I was pretty chuffed at, to be honest. So if you did miss that, then do check that out as well. That will be in the playlist. Now with the Canny Endurance, I have pretty much been AFK running that now for probably the last week, while I'm working on other things on my second account or anything else I've been doing. I have had the Canny Endurance running on either the PC or the Xbox pretty much non-stop all day, every day. And I have made a couple of changes to it, so it does now run completely AFK until wave so between 22 and 27 now it will run completely AFK, and literally all I'll do is I'll sit there next to my base collecting the recycled materials, so getting loads of metal in the process while I'm just doing other things on the computer. So I have actually managed to level up now 5 of my most used traps to full gold perks. I have at least managed that from all the perk up I've been getting from the endurance. I have been getting a shed load of gold as well, and I did do a llama video the other day, opening 300 mini llamas, which took me one heck of a long time to actually open. But along with that and the endurance, I think I'm probably over 55-60k of gold now. It is unbelievable. I don't know what I'm going to do with all that gold. But I've also got over 100k of metal, which I've been storing up, ready now to transfer to my second account, so that when I do start doing the rest of the Twine Peaks storm shields in there, then at least I will have plenty of metal for building those defenses. So I'm going to be carrying on pretty much still using the AFK endurance, so I can finish leveling up the rest of my traps, which it's been way overdue for me to actually level them up. I spent so much time leveling up weapons and things for reviews that I just never really got around to doing my traps, and I've been in Twine Peaks for quite some time and I've only ever really been blue rolled traps. So it is good now to finally be getting there and leveling up into epic and legendary traps. So fantastic. So I'll keep working on those in the background, but I do have some other things that I'm going to be doing as well. Now, because I have been pretty much locked in the house for the last week, I don't know whether I've had a cold or whether I have had any of the coronavirus symptoms, because they're pretty similar. So I've literally not gone anywhere this week. I have had a bit of cabin fever, but I've tried my best to crack on and do as much in the background with the accounts as possible, so just so it make it that bit easier for future videos. Now today I did take the day off of Fortnite pretty much. I did set my account of course on the AFK, but I pretty much, apart from that, I've had the day off from Fortnite. I spent most of it out the garden, tidying my own garden up. But I'm going to be sorry, I'm going to be going back to work for a couple of days next week. I will, of course, as I work in the gardens, then I will not be having any access to anybody else, so there's no possible chance that I will spread or catch any of this coronavirus, so it's perfectly fine. But I'm going to be going back for a couple of days to get my current job finished off next week, so I won't have quite as much time next week for doing videos and things, but at least I'll get that final job done and out of the way, get a little bit more money to see me through, because there is talk that this lockdown could be in place for several months. So I've got to try and get in as much money as I can at the moment, just to see me through until all this is over, and then I can get back to work and start earning some money again. So it's going to be a struggle for a couple of months, but I suppose look at it on the bright side, I have got plenty of time now for getting videos sorted and things for both of the channels. Because I did play a few hours worth of my Walking Dead today. Finally, I caught back up on that. So there has been a video posted out last night. There will be another one coming out tonight and another one tomorrow on The Walking Dead on RiverFox, the second channel. So don't worry, I know some people aren't interested in that content because of it's kind of an adult content game. It does have some very bad language, some adult nature to it. So I completely understand if people aren't interested in that. But if you would like to check it out, then do check out the RiverFox channel. There will be a link in the description down below for that channel. Now I'm going to be trying as well, if I can, to get hold of some of the new weapons and things that have come in our latest spy llamas, because there are quite a few weapons. Some are supposed to be extremely good, so I will be trying to get hold of some of those and try and get some weapon reviews out this week as well. So yeah, we've got a lot to get on with. I got my storm shields to finish off on the second account. I've got the weapon reviews to do. I am going to be spending time definitely on playing my Walking Dead, playing Life is Strange, which I've had that on my PC for quite some time and never got around to doing it, so I'm going to be doing that for definite over the next few weeks. So do check out on the RiverFox channel. There will be a lot of content coming out on there as well, but I'm still going to keep up on the Fortnite Save the World, so don't worry. But that is pretty much it of what I have been up to in the last week. Again, I do thank you very much for subscribing and supporting the channel, and I do want to give a massive big thank you to the 49 people currently using code RiverFox in the store. It does help me out a fantastic amount, so thank you very, very much. If you're not already using code RiverFox, then please consider doing so. As I said, it does help me out. But I'm sure we can all get through this coronavirus problem. It'll all be over and done with before we know it. But to do that, you know what you got to do? Stay safe, my friends.